Hey, what's up guys? I'm here in the studio with Mike from Music Radio Creative. We're gonna review something really awesome here. What are we looking at?
This is the Focusrite 2i2, not the first, not the second, but the third generation. And I think with the third generation, they've really cracked it. It's got that modern kind of almost space age-like feel. With a beautiful, beautiful look. It's a shiny and USB-C, of course, now, which is brilliant.
Awesome.
It's an audio interface.
All right, well, let's go through it.
All right, so we're going to connect the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Let's grab this USB-C connector and we'll pop it in right here on the back. And when you do that, power comes through from the MacBook, and there we go, that green light shows that the USB is active. So next, we're going to go in, I think we'll go into Adobe Audition, and usually when you plug something new in, it asks you if you want to change hardware preferences. Now you can see already it's picked up the Scarlett 2i2 USB, but if not, in your case, you just pop this down, Scarlett 2i2 USB, and the same for output, make sure it's the Scarlett 2i2 USB. That is good. Next, we're going to connect up this mic. So this is the Audio-Technica ATR 2100. It's a very popular budget microphone. I know Pat recommends this a lot, and it does the job. It has USB and XLR connector, so I'm going to use an XLR, and we just plug this in, the female end to the male end on the mic, click, and then we do the same with this, and plug it in right here. Click, and there we go. Now we're getting some level. Now, as you can see, the level is really hot. When it's red, it's too hot.
So damn hot.
When it's yellow, it's a little bit too hot, so we want to go just below the yellow, so it's all in green. And once it's all in green, about there, I think we've got a pretty sweet level. That's how easy it is to set up level on a 2i2. If you want, you can switch on air, but I'm going to do it raw without. We don't need the 48V phantom power, because this is a dynamic mic, so it works without any power. And then we'll just hit record here in a brand new audio file. And now I am talking into Adobe Audition, and as you can see, my levels are absolutely perfect. Even when I get loud, I'm only going as high as around -6. This is an awesome level, and hopefully this little sample is sounding good. That's how easy it is to connect an XLR into your 2i2 into your computer.
Can you test it with the air?
And this is me without air. This is me with air. Oh, wow. So super crispy and nice. Do you notice a difference at all? Or did you not notice anything at all? I'm going to switch it off again. This is me without air. Comments down below. Does air make a difference? What do you think? What do you prefer?
All right, Mike, so thank you for that. I did notice that it was recording only on one side, the, I think, left side here, as you can see. Yeah. It wasn't recording anything down here. For our settings, in case anybody's using Adobe Audition, what might we do to record on just both?
Yeah, super easy. So you can do it in Audition or any other audio editor you're using. You just go into the preferences, and instead of audio hardware, where we were setting up the default input and output, there's actually on Audition specifically audio channel mapping, and you'll see here we're mapping input 1 to the left and input 2 to the right. So input 1 is the first XLR input, input 2 had nothing. That's why we had nothing. So we just need to go down here, open it, and go for the Scarlett 2i2 USB input 1 on the right channel as well. Click OK, and then if we start a brand new audio file, and we'll do this as test Scarlett 2, and we hit record. Now, I am coming out on both channels. Look at that, how amazing.
Now, does that mean, if we go back to how it was before with input 1 on left and input 2 on right, we could hypothetically collect 2 tracks using the Scarlett?
Yeah, you bet. So you can have your guest on channel 2, yourself on channel 1, as you've got here 2 Heil PR-40s, plug them in. You might need a cloud lifter just to boost the signal up a bit, but you can split that out, absolutely. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so Focusrite 2i2 goes about $159, $169, depending on how Amazon feels that day, I guess. Not a bad price for an audio interface for your XLR microphone. Final words for anybody deciding whether or not this is right for them, Mike.
If you need an audio interface to get an XLR mic into your computer, this is a great solution. And if you travel, it's rugged. I'm not going to bash this on your desk pad, but it is pretty rugged. You can throw it in a carry-on and it will protect it. Plus, it just looks nice.
It does. It does look really nice. You can have it on your desktop without any worry. Big thanks to Focusrite for sending this to me to review, and I'm so glad we had Mike in the studio to help us out because he knows a lot more than I do. Thanks so much, and make sure you check out Music Radio Creative if you haven't already. That's where Mike is at to help you with your music, your royalty-free audio, jingles, anything you need for your podcast. He's got you covered. MusicRadioCreative.com. Thanks again, Mike.
Thanks, Pat.